What's up, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Spiritually Gifted 333, here to bring you spiritual tea. How are you guys doing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? I am doing fantastic. God has been good. My ancestors and spirit guides have been protecting me every day, all day. After leaving a toxic relationship, I realized that God has so much more for me to accomplish, and he wants me to be focused, to diligent. He wants me to speak my truth without being afraid, and to bring awareness to those who could be going through the same thing. One-on-one on the timer. For those that are going through spiritual awakenings, we know that it could be tough. It could be rough. 111 on the timer. The spiritual attacks, the spiritual warfare, just overall being spiritually abused, because once you start speaking the truth, a lot of people don't like that because you begin to expose them for who they are. Now, I have been attacked because of who I am. 144 on the timer. I'm a chosen one. A high priestess who has many spiritual gifts, whom I am very aware about. And I began to use my spiritual gifts. And as soon as I started to use my spiritual gifts, I really began to be attacked. You know, it was definitely, like I said, defamation of character, slandering, gossiping. You know, it was jealousy, it was envy. You know, I had someone trying to mimic me, copy me to win the heart of my divine masculine that I was with. 222 I just saw on the timer. But you know, he took the bribe from a Jezebel and believed lies from a Jezebel, which in the end caused him heartbreak, because believing a Jezebel spirit ultimately caused him to lose his divine feminine. And it took me a while to get over it, because I still try to fix someone who couldn't be fixed. I still try to help someone who didn't want the help. I try to warn someone who didn't want it to be warned. My platforms began to be attacked. People were trying to stop other people from supporting me, liking anything that I do. I love dancing, so I feel 333 on the timer. And I'm a very attractive person. And I don't use my sexual side for bad. I use it for good. I put it into my creative projects, like my dancing, and well, really that's it. I'm on TikTok and I do dances, you know, and when I dress up, you know, I like my body, so I like to show off my figure, and because I know I look good, people wanted to, 411 on the timer, clock this info, people wanted to siphon my energy to benefit off of it, to use it to their advantage, to manifest. People wanted to siphon my energy to make me look like a karmic feminine, and they wanted to look like a divine being. So people were living in my energy, like, will go on my pages and just 444 on the timer. I'm well protected. Will go on my pages and just watch me and just try to harvest my energy. And, you know, I began to realize that, because I know my energy, and I know when my energy is being hacked or someone is playing in my energy. I began to lose followers, views on my platform, and I knew something was wrong, but I never really could pinpoint it until I became fully spiritually awakened and standing in my power and walking in my purpose. I started to realize I was attacked by a Jezebel spirit. Not only did this Jezebel spirit attack me, my divine masculine, who is not so divine masculine, a karmic masculine now, was using spell work and black magic. Hoodoo, voodoo, hexing him, cursing him, putting stuff in his food for him to look at me as if I was evil or I was the one that was causing problems. 5-5 on the timer. But things had to change. I began to realize something wasn't right. So like I said, spell work and black magic got involved, 6-11 on the timer. And it caused him to push further away from me when I was trying to bring him close and make him understand that he is under attack, hexed, cursed by a Jezebel spirit. A Jezebel spirit only wants to grab you and take you to hell. That's all the Jezebel spirit wants to do, wants to control your mind. Even if you're not with the Jezebel will have your mind control, have mind control over you. And what's going on? Don't know why you're mad, don't know why bad things are happening to you. It's because you decided to lay with the Jezebel spirit. Now, the Jezebel spirit can bribe you, can sex you, and really draw you in and make you do everything that she wants you to do. So if you don't have the gift of discernment, you will be blind to the fact that the Jezebel spirit is destroying you mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Yes, it's true. I've witnessed it. 7-11 on the timer. I had a divine masculine who's not so divine masculine, who's a karmic masculine, whom I had children by, chose a Jezebel spirit over me. Hey, I'm not mad. Kudos to you. Live a happy life. But I gotta go. I can't stay. I gotta go. God has called me I was called to a higher calling. I was called to step in my purpose, and I was called to wake up and see what was going on around me. People were spiritually trying to take me out. There was a karmic couple who was spiritually trying to take me out and siphon my energy. Keep me locked away, isolated. Like the princess in the tower. Yeah, I was that person. Until one day, I was watching Bridgerton, like I said in my previous reading, and I sat up strong and tall, 8-11 on the timer. And I said, this is the day. Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, and the Most High said, this is the day. You need to get up and do what's right for you. Not for him, but for you. So me leaving my children behind for a little bit is hurting me, but I'm also at peace. There's no better feeling I feel right now knowing that I'm at peace. My children are okay, but I am at peace. I had to go find what makes me happy because the relationship I was in was not making me happy. So you can no longer stay around someone who makes you unhappy. We are all here to be put on this earth to be at peace, live joyfully, live happily. God don't put nothing on us we can't bear, but he also wants to see his children happy. 9-11 on the timer. I deserve happiness. I didn't deserve to be spiritually attacked. A child of God? No one deserves that. So I just want everybody to really do the inner healing and really find their purpose, because being spiritually attacked, I feel is way worse than being physically attacked. Like, seriously. Like, people get taken out and people always wonder, like, died of natural causes. I don't believe no natural causes. It be stuff like spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare that be taking people out. Seriously. Because some people recognize divine beings and their energy and their potential. And once they realize the potential of a divine being, 10-10 on the timer, they will begin to use that person because they know that divine beings are abundant. Anything they touch turns to gold, manifests at a rapid pace. So when you're dealing with warlocks and dark witches who recognize your power, they begin to feed and harvest off your energy for themselves. But trouble don't last always, and no weapon against me form shall prosper. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. As long as you're operating out of a good heart, there's no need to seek revenge. There's no need to get upset. Just pray to the Most High God, the creator of all things, will handle anybody who comes for his anointed. He will take them out. But you got to be prepared for that. 11:11 on the timer. If you're not prepared for that karma, please don't come after a chosen one. Because that's just what you're going to get. And the karma is not going to be good. But see, people don't realize that. When they get a divine being, they want to ignore them. When the chosen ones try to put knowledge in their head about spiritual attacks, spiritual warfares, hexes and curses, some people be so far gone, they don't, it goes in one ear and out the other. Because when you sell your soul to the devil will come to collect. So you could be kiki, I'm living my best life, no worries. You can do that all you want to. But when the devil comes to collect, you have to be ready. Because if you haven't been operating out of a good heart, it's not going to be good for you. You can't try to ruin somebody's life and then turn around and try to live a happy life. You got to get this karma. You got to get humbled. You have to get humbled. So it doesn't matter. The apologies, forgiveness, all that can come and play. But you have to reap what you sow. And that's just period. I'm going to end my reading for the night. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It's your girl, Spiritually Gifted 333. And I'm just here to bring you spiritual tea. I'll be back with another read tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.